Welcome to Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and I'm coming right back at you with yet another. Guess what I'm going to say next? Just take a wild guess. Yep, another ride along. And for today, we're going to talk about good old Todd. McFarlane Toys strikes again. What's new, right? You know, that's just like the sun, the moon, and the rain. We know we're going to get new McFarlane Toys reveals every other day or every minute. But I'm going to stop babbling because I want to get to something that actually dropped today as a reveal that I didn't see coming. And what's new with McFarlane? All right, first up, we're going to talk about the Batman with base glider set. Now, again, to each is their own. That there's some people out there who don't like McFarlane. That's not their jam, and that's cool. That's what this collecting thing is about. It's about finding what works for you. But this is why I feel that McFarlane is like the Michael Jordan of the toy industry. Because it's just like, you know, the variety of things that we're getting from this line, man. I mean, we're getting the standard figures, we're getting mega figures, we're getting vehicles, we're getting small diorama sets. I'm hoping that McFarlane continues to evolve and dive more into dioramas. But we're getting stuff like this. So now we're getting a Batman with a glider. All right, this is crazy. And this is a gold label exclusive. I'm all in. I want this. This looks so good. And this Batman looks great. I love the cowl, the face sculpt. The glider looks amazing. This is just, again, for me, it's symbolic of why this line is so great. But man, this is just so cool to get a Batman and a glider. You know, so we're getting all these vehicles, and now we're getting a Batman with a glider. This looks awesome, folks. So I'm all in. Going into this video, I knew what I wanted to talk about because I wanted to talk about the things that dropped yesterday. But then this dropped today, and I was like, okay, I got to add this to the mix, and I'm even more so excited about what's to come. All right, so up next, we got something, folks, that just hits me at my heart, man. It just, Todd know what he doing. Todd know what he doing this because it's all about the nostalgia, man. It's all about the nostalgia. All right, up next, we have the Silver Age Batman and Ace figure. Now, this right here, folks, this is where it's at for me. And I know people that might not collect McFarlane are gonna collect this right here. For everybody that watch Batman or read the old comics and everything, this is gonna be something that you might want to dive into. This could be hands down one of the best figures of the year for me. I can't wait to get this thing in hand. The Ace, that's just an added bonus, you know, to have that little figurine posed next to Batman. Supreme nostalgia, man. You know, you got this one here. Now, I really wish Todd would have added Robin. You know, it would have been cool if we would have been given, you know, Batman, a classic Silver Age Robin, as well as the Ace. That would have been cool. That would have been awesome, man. So I guess we're going to get Robin at some point later on. But, man, this Batman, all the way through, folks, this is it for me. This is it for me. The shading on the trunks, you know, how they handle the emblem. Of course, we get the cloth wired cape. That's becoming the norm now. And I said this in a previous video. I think the plastic capes are getting phased out because I think that the cloth capes are going to be the norm moving forward. That's incredible, folks. That's incredible. For $20, you're getting a figure with cloth wired cape. That's amazing for me. To me, it is. All right, so this Batman all the way through looks great. I love the classic capsule utility belt, the face sculpt, the shading, the little ears. Everything just really comes together for this Batman. Oh, it's just so it's nostalgia at its best. And that's all I can say, man. And it's just like, this is why I love this line. This is why I love it. The variety. Yes, we get a lot of Batman, but at the same time, the variety of Batman that we get. And then we also get all types of other figures. There are many other figures that we're getting. You know, as I look at my shelf, it's not just Batman. It's the whole DC universe. And it's still more to come. It's still more to go. So this Batman, hands down, I feel will be one of the most sought after figures of the year. It's going to be I feel that this thing is going to be at the top of my list when you talk about best figures of the year. So I look forward to this Batman. And then up next, we have the Batman Noel. Now, I feel like I reviewed this figure last year because this is basically the Page Puncher Batman with a cloth wired cape. Because I said it in the review, I was like, this is Batman Noel. I'll put a link in the description below, but I reviewed the Page Puncher Batman, which has a similar look to this Batman Noel, because I thought that was the Batman Noel. Todd, if you want to re-release this figure with the cloth wired cape, man, go for it, because that Page Puncher Batman looked incredible. I had a blast reviewing him. So to get this Batman again with the cloth wired cape, with maybe some minor changes, you know, who knows? I look forward to comparing the two. So I think the face sculpt might be a little different. We'll see. But even with that, man, to get it with the cloth wired cape, and for those who did not get the Page Puncher Batman, I definitely recommend that you go in and get this one here, because again, I had a blast reviewing that Page Puncher Batman, and I appreciate everybody that tuned in for that video. But yeah, we got Batman Noel. Looks great, man. Armored costume and all. I love the face sculpt. Again, looking at this backdrop, I'm just saying, Todd, you gotta start selling diorama pieces, man. Like, I'm ready for him to just really dive in on that. You know, as a fan of the brand, man, I want to be able to put my figures in these same diorama pieces. So I'm hoping that we get that soon. But we got Batman Noel. All right, folks, up next, we're taking it to the future with yet another Batman figure in the form of the Batman Beyond Neo Gothic figure. Now, this looks pretty cool, folks. Make no mistake about it. To me, it does. I'm good on the Batman Beyond figures that I have. I mean, I have the original one that they released that's based more off the animated series. And then there was another one that they released at the same time, which was based off the comic. And then I have the one that was packaged with that incredible looking Earth 2 Superman figure, or the Kryptonite suited Batman Beyond figures. And then I also have the DC Direct Batman Beyond figures. So I'm good on Batman Beyonds. You know, even though I'm not going to go in on this thing, I can see why others would want to get this Batman Beyond. You get another Batman Beyond figure to add to your collection, add that variety of the different suits or the minor tweaks that's made to Terry McGinnis' suit for that Batman Beyond future character. And to add that variety of a Batman Beyond figure to your collection, I see the appeal. Just like I add a lot of Batmans to my collection. And maybe if I see it in store, I might change my mind. You know, sometimes when you see these promo images, you go, you know, I might not dive in. I won't dive in. But then you get in the store, you get in the hand, and it's a whole nother story. And I've done that before. So I've learned my lesson to never say never. Right now, I say I might pass. But you never know. I might see this thing and go, you know what? This looks way better than the original. You know, who knows? All right, so we have the classic all-black costume, the yellow, not yellow emblem, but the red emblem, the big red emblem on the chest and everything, the wings and all that. So that looks pretty cool. Would have been awesome if we would have been given a swappable Terry McGinnis head sculpt. That right there would have been the thing that would have made me go, I might want to get this. You know, that would have kind of pushed me towards wanting to really get this thing. So, but who knows, folks? So we got Batman Beyond, Neo Gothic figure. All right, folks, up next, we got something that has me extremely, and I mean extremely excited, because it gives me hope. It gives me hope. I'm excited about the figure and what it could possibly mean, because it gives me hope that we just may see that JSA wave. Todd keeps teasing us. He keeps teasing us, folks. All right, up next we have JSA, Justice Society of America, Commander Steel. Now, he looks incredible. I love it, man. I'm all in. Anything JSA, any type of Golden Age classic figures like that, I'm all in. Sign me up. I want an entire JSA wave. Any figures that we haven't gotten thus far, you know, a classic Dr. Fate, you know, Wildcat, a classic Hawkman, you know, Stars and Stripes. So I know that we're getting a Mr. Terrific. So that's definitely coming. There's so many other characters that we can add to that JSA collection that we can pull from. So, I mean, that's why I say this line has a ways to go before we can ever say we got all the figures, because it's just like the Justice Society of America is made up of so many awesome heroes, man. But I want a Wildcat. I want Sandman. I want Iron Man. I want I want my boy. I just said his name. I'm so hyped, man. I call him Sly Stallone, because that's Sylvester Stallone. But I want Wildcat, you know, and all those guys. A classic Hawkman. I feel like we're getting that at some point, folks. But we're getting Commander Steel. He looks great. I love the colors, the red, the blues, the whites. Seems like he has some a nice silver throughout the costume as well. Face sculpt looks awesome. Body mold definitely on point. So we got Commander Steel, man. And again, this just gives me hope. This gets me excited, gets me hyped. So we got Commander Steel coming your way, and hopefully a Justice Society of America wave soon. Hopefully. Bring it home time. Make it happen. All right, last but not least for the reveals, we have Sinestro Parallax figure. Now, I thought we had a Sinestro Parallax already, because we got it with the collector's edition wave. All right, so we getting another one, you know, with a different type of a design. And of course, Todd continues to flaunt the cloth wired cape. So the Sinestro has a cloth wired cape. Looks awesome. The designs for the costume looks pretty cool. He comes with the construct and everything. I'm good with the Sinestro figures that I have. I have both collector's editions. I have the standard and the Chase variant. But again, this might be one that I see in the store, and I might go, you know what? That cloth wired cape looks pretty good. That costume looks pretty good. That construct looks pretty awesome as well. So, I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, man, I'm all in. It got a lot to look forward to, a lot to dive into, and I'll definitely put the information below in terms of where you can pre-order these figures. That's all I have for this episode. I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining me for yet another ride along. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about these pre-orders? Are you all in? Are you on the fence? Or do you just not even care? Are you like, you know what? I don't care about any of these figures. I don't want Batman. I don't want Sinestro. I don't want no Commander Steel. Let me know in the comments, folks. Also, be sure to ring that bell for all notifications so you get each and every one of my content pieces as it drops. And also, don't forget to what? Yep, like, share, and subscribe. If you've already done that, I truly appreciate it, folks. And remember that I'm on social media with Instagram and Twitter. So if you have those outlets, be sure to give me a follow. And be sure to check out my community. I'm always posting news and updates there. And until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. Same bad time, same bad channel, folks. Bye for now.